Check, check. Should I start? Happy birthday? Just a second, let me check. No? It is something. Acha, I forgot to change the thumbnail. It's okay. Wait a second, let me change. Just a second, guys. Let me just change the thumbnail of it into video. You're audible. Okay. Hello to all my dear friends, or rather my juniors out there. This is Amirash, and after a very long time, I'm live in front of you all. How are we all doing? It makes me feel nostalgic whenever I come live and take such sessions because since like 10th grade, I've been doing it, or even before. It just takes me back in 2020, 2021. So that's how it's memorable for me. Okay, coming to the topic because we are just getting deviated. Today's session is for the 10th graders who are finding science tough or who have decided that we have to score 100 by 100 at any cost in our boards, who are science lovers, who are future NEET aspirants. So for them, I have a quantum strategy. Right, for CBSE class 10 science, physics, chemistry, biology, individual strategy. And who am I? I am Amirash Deshpande and I have scored 97.2% in my class 10 boards along with 99 by 100 marks in my class 10 science boards. Okay, this is basically class 10 science, to be honest. Here it should be science. So you will be asking, where did I lose that 1 mark that was lost in physics? I'll tell you what mistake I did everything and how I got full in chemistry and biology part. Those of you who are finding it tough today, all your queries are going to be sorted. So guys, let's get started with physics. So my score was 24 out of 25 and this is where I lost 1 mark. Otherwise I would have got 100, which was my dream, but rather I got 99. It's still bad, but fine. We can't do anything, है ना? At the end of the day. Great, great. Okay, let's start with physics strategy. Listen to each and every point very, very carefully because I have experienced it. I have studied class 10 syllabus for more than 13 months. So it's not like I studied for 1 year. The class 10 session started early and boards ended late. So I have experienced the entire 10th grade. I still remember all the concepts. They are fresh in my mind, right? So don't worry. First point in physics which students do not do is avoiding reading the NCERT. You need to read the NCERT line by line. Do not miss even a single line. You're not preparing for any competitive exam. You're preparing for board exams. Board exams do not need too much of objective knowledge. Objective in the sense, important points. Important points ka yahan par there is no role. Over here the role is of the matter. Concept, what information is there, right, for the subjective questions. So read NCERT line by line and highlight the important points, right? Like I used to highlight. I can show you my science book if you want. Let me bring my science book and show you how you have to do in physics. Just a second. All right, I've got the science book. So I hope you can see the science book. Let me just make sure that you're able to see. Okay, this is the science book. Now, if I talk about physics portion, for instance, I have opened electricity. Let me show you how you have to exactly do. Nobody shows like this. Is it visible? Everybody. How you have to do. See, in the beginning, I have highlighted the important points over here with the pencil and I have written some extra details below. Now, highlighting the important points, writing the things which you are forgetting, underlining all the formulae in this way I used to do. Then I used to solve all the in-text questions over here. You can see that. Okay, I did not even leave the activities because I knew something would be asked from activities. See, in term 2, I got 40 by 40. So you can trust me where electricity was asked. Okay. Now, this is very, very clear to you. Take care. Moving ahead. Don't ignore the summary. See, I told you you need to solve all the in-text and back exercises given in NCERT. Back exercises hold some significance. Direct questions are asked at times from back exercises. So, ignore nahi karna. Third is don't ignore the summary. Summary means if you come to page number 220 of your NCERT, what have you learned? This comes in every chapter. What have you learned? What have you learned is the summary. Sometimes important details are given and this is the site for MCQs. Okay? Fourth point, watch lectures on Vedantu. See, I followed Vedantu for physics and AKR sir teaches over there. According to me, his sessions are enough. I think if somebody wants to score full in physics, because the way he teaches, the way he makes us solve the questions, his tips and tricks, everything is fabulous. I used to enjoy his sessions a lot. Fifth, practice light and electricity numericals from Lakshmi Singh book. This is optional. It's just for those who want to score full in numerical section. Lakshmi Singh is also known as S. Chand for those of you who are still confused. Okay. Very good. Sixth point says make concise notes and formula cheat sheets for end moment revision. I made formula cheat sheets. I don't know where it has been kept now, otherwise I would have shown you for sure. End moment revision means before one day. It helps a lot. Especially for chapters like light and electricity where you have multiple formulae to remember. Okay? 7th point, practice PYQs to understand the level of questions asked in the board exam. Level of the questions asked. Like you can practice 2022's paper only. Latest में what is the kind of level asked. We must be clear with the level. Done. 8th point, solve Oswald question bank plus sample question papers. You can even refer to, I'm writing here, Educart or Arihant. It's your choice, but I followed Oswald and it literally helped me a lot. Okay, some questions were even asked directly from Oswald in the board exam. Some difficult chapters that you need to list down, in which personally I felt some problem. Light in the numerical section, and now the saddest part, 99 was my score. So the 1 mark lost was from this chapter, light. Conceptual error in magnification. So I still regret times, but nothing can happen. Past is past. And magnetic effects, that became my I can say the strongest chapter. Earlier I did not understand it at all, but I practiced, and it is difficult because it is completely theory based, right? So you need to learn the things, but the thing is that it's quite difficult to learn. That's the problem. Okay. Moving on to chemistry, and my score in chemistry was 25 by 25. Yay! Smiley emoji. Happy. Yay. It's looking sad. So chemistry was my, I would say, the strongest subject in science. You will say, what? You have taken PCB, so biology should be your strongest. Biology was also my strongest subject, but if I compare now, chemistry was somewhere stronger in class 10. Now biology is the strongest in 11th. but biology was my favorite one. Okay, so that was the thing, but maximum confidence that I had was in chemistry. I don't know why. In biology, I thought, what if I skipped out on anything from NCRT if I did not draw the diagrams well, because the only problem was diagrams. What if the marks got deducted? But chemistry was something which was amazing. In term 1 also I got full, term 2 also in full. Let's see, what do we have to do? Some points will be similar to physics, some extra points will be there. So the points similar to physics which not be discussed in the chemistry part, I'll be discussing the points which are different. First point is the same, read NCRT line by line. Here solve all the in-text questions and back exercises, don't ignore the summary. You can watch the lectures on Vedantu, Anubha ma'am teaches over there, or Magnet Brains, or An Academy, whatever you like. Okay, next point. Okay, learn the reactions by heart. Reactions given in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, because chapter 4 and 5 are theoretical, right? Chapter 1 to 3 may there are a lot of reactions, chemical reactions, and acids bases के reactions, metals non-metals के reactions, metallurgy के reactions, right? So you need to learn them by heart. Fourth and fifth is completely theory, fourth is structure based, and I think you have some reactions in that. Acha, in my time, that reaction part was deleted from carbon and its compound. So now it must be there, I personally think. Again, make concise notes and reaction structure charts. What do I mean by that? Make a chart consisting of all the reactions from chapter 1 to 3 and all the carbon structures, whether I'm talking about bond line structures or electron dot structures. Do you understand the difference between the two? Let me explain you over here. Let me take a blank slide and explain you. Okay. One thing is this, understand. This is one thing and this is another thing. Just a second, huh? This is one structure. And this is, sorry for my handwriting, I don't have the digital pen. This kind of a structure, which is the open structure, okay, in which you are not showing the electrons on both the sides. Two electrons ke pair ko you are showing by a dash or a line. So this line, this kind of a structure is known as bond line structure, where you are representing the covalent bond by a line. Clear? Here you have the electron dot structure, where you represent the electrons shared by cross or a dot. Is that clear? Okay. So that is the thing. You need to make the reaction charts. For example, you can say there were many reactions. I don't remember right now. Let's say this is your reaction. Yeah, wait a second. The most commonly asked reaction, displacement reaction. Okay, so such reactions can be asked. So you need to remember them, make charts. Then 7th and 8th points are similar to physics, that you need to understand the level of questions asked and solve question bank plus sample question papers. They're going to be important. Have a look at the difficult chapters that you might find difficult. I'm not saying everyone finds them difficult. I did not find them difficult, but more than 50% of the students find it difficult. Acids, bases, and salts because of its reactions. Many reactions are there. Sometimes students get confused. And the next is carbon and its compounds because of functional groups and nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature is a nightmare for students, but with sufficient amount of practice, you can easily solve them. Coming to my favorite subject, biology, and my score was 30 by 30. Biology is having the maximum weightage. Reason is there. Now it is the main science, life science, science of life, biology. Chemistry is the science of matter. Physics is the science of phenomena and all the other natural things going on. But biology is the best science according to me, because it's actually relatable. Plants, animals, humans. Isn't that true? That's why it's my favorite, and I'm a NEET aspirant. So PCB is my stream. My score was 30, which is expected, right? Which is expected somehow. Okay. So let's understand what has to be done in biology. Number one, read NCRT line by line, especially in such a theoretical subject, because there are no numericals. In chemistry also you don't have right now. In 11, just see what's going to happen. So this is clear to us. You need to solve all the in-text and back exercises given in NCRT, and you don't have to ignore the summary. You can watch the lectures on Vedantu, Amritsar teaches over there, Magnet Brains, or An Academy, right? Fifth point says NCRT is enough. I have written that in bold and underlined because students are always in this confusion. NCRT पर पढ़कर हो जाएगा क्या? NCRT enough है क्या? So the answer is, for biology at least it's enough. For chemistry and physics, now see, it's all about practice. The more you practice, that much you understand. But for reactions and structures, I would say NCRT is enough for chemistry. I think it's enough for chemistry. If you see this year's paper, nothing came out of NCRT. So I think it's enough. Now, make concise notes and diagram charts. So the special thing in biology is diagram charts, and, and paste them on the wall. For end moment revision, the last day I also made diagram charts. I used to make all the diagrams on a sheet of paper and revise them. Okay. 7 practice PYQs and OSPAL sample papers. OSPAL sample papers are combined for science. Okay, physics, chemistry, biology together. Clear? Okay. Difficult chapters that you might find: control and coordination, probably, and circulation part and life processes. But you can watch my video for understanding it in the best possible way. I have made it the simplest. Have I actually made this? If not, then I will make, don't worry. Okay, and thank you. We have come to the end. Let's talk for 2-3 minutes more and then we'll end the session. Okay, just for some time. Huh. So the last thing is, if you want such kind of a session for social studies also, do let me know in the comments, because I got 99 in social studies also. In English, I got 97. So if you want me to share the strategy for English, you can ask me. For maths, leave it. I was like, if I do maths, that's enough. What will I share with others? Right? So that's it for the session. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I have to study now, okay? You also study. Don't waste your time watching the phone. Bye. Acha, that's fine. Bye bye, everyone. Last time, say bye to me.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Last time, say bye to me.
Bye.